Seeing is believing. Ooh yeah, what it with? Buff Nation, what up? BWB, my bandwagon buffs, what it is, what it does, and what it's going to be. It's your man's Harry Billion. If you're new around here, guys, please smash that subscribe button, hit the likes. Please don't forget we have an Amazon storefront that sells Buff Nation merch and Coach Prom merch. The link is above. Enough business. Let's work. Of all of the 1,000 wonderful things that we are highlighting with Coach Prom that's happening with Coach Prom, another beautiful thing is happening. I wanted to highlight that. In my country of Liberia, West Africa, we have a dialect, I believe is Bassa, B-A-S-S-A. Forgive me, it's been a while. It's either in the Bassa dialect or it's just the regular Liberian broken English tongue. And when something looks great, yo, that's fire. That's dapper. Yo, that drip is nice. Or when we admire something, we say, ooh yeah, what it with? Any of my Liberians who are here, please go in the comments and let me know if I'm right or not. I think that's Bassa. Coach Prom and his daughter are touring the basketball facilities.
I said, these are one of the gyms right here.
You guys have a gym over there?
I know.
That upstairs gym? Oh my God.
This is why I was shooting.
Oh, so this gym is just to shoot, huh?
No, it's one of the practice gyms. That one's downstairs.
So you got another practice gym or just the game?
This is practice gym. There's another one downstairs. I could show you them. There's a bigger.
Another gym? Oh, baby, you better always get enough shots. God.
I guess he was thinking like that's where they play their games. If you were to go to like another school, that would look like the gym that they would play their games in. That's just one of the practice gyms. He's taking it back. He's like, what? That's just one of the practice gyms. Coach Prom, who went to a top university, he's seen some of the best things in the world. He's still taken it back by some of the facilities and just seeing the fact that they have practice gyms that can rival the actual gym that some universities play in. It's sending like signals to his brain. It's blowing his mind. It's blowing a lot of our mind. I found it amazing. And the reason why I wanted to highlight this is because something spiritual that's happening. Coach Prom is representing the culture. Coach Prom is not ashamed of his culture. He's actually bringing his culture along with him to see you. Some people, when they get into this position, they may say, I'm not bringing no hip hop people over here. I'm not going to be bringing no people that talked about lollipop and all of that stuff. But look at Coach Prom. Coach Prom is bringing the culture to Colorado. Having a DJ in the cafeteria, having Uncle Luke come visit, having $1 million worth of game, going to Young Dove's museum. Coach Prom is representing this culture and he's letting the young people know, hey, look here, see this. Seeing is believing. I want the young people, I want the culture to see this stuff. And I want them to go, ooh yeah, well it way. I saw the video of Coach Prom showing Lil Wayne around the facilities.
I know you.
I gotta believe. My faith gotta really be.
I know you knew that. I know you knew there was 4 or 5 like that. That's like that. I know this. I know these. I know why they like that.
Yeah, but imagine, like right now, when you put my phone on, like all the walls, I don't have my quotes and all my sayings on it. They doing that now. They putting a platform in the middle.
Right around.
Or the DJ, yeah, DJ.
The locker room? Come on, man.
So when I say right here,
Oh, it's gonna be hard.
give me my theme music.
It's gonna be hard.
Coach Prom has seen most things. And because of his success, you would say Coach Prom has seen a lot. Coach Prom has had the good, best, and the better. And Lil Wayne, the same. The beautiful thing that's happening is he's so taken aback that it's almost reminiscent of he's going to other colleges and seeing the locker rooms, or when he was growing up, he's used to seeing locker rooms that are not so elaborate or locker rooms that don't look like that. I looked at that, I was like, that is interesting. I feel like something is transpiring. I feel like it's great for the culture to see. Seeing is believing. Tupac says, I just want to inspire one person. The people that follow these artists are looking too. And for the most part, a lot of these kids may be in the projects. A lot of these kids may not be privy to a lot of these things that Coach Prom is showing. It's going to inspire a kid. That's going to spark some young kid that's studying right now in the hood. They're seeing this stuff happening. They're like, oh, that's a black man over there. It's not a race thing. They're like, oh, he looks like me. If he can do that, then I can probably do that too. And it's just going to take that little spark for them to say, ooh, yeah, will it wait? Once you say, ooh, yeah, will it wait? Now you want that. Dang, yo, that drip. That drip always inspires people to do things. That drip always inspires people to make changes. Ooh, yeah, will it wait? Makes you want to make a change. And I believe that some child is going to have a dream. They say, I'm going to build a facility that's going to have that too. Anywhere we go, a little piece of that thing will stay with us. If you believe spiritual things or not, every single thing is an experience and it's a transaction spiritually. You would never think about it until something you're doing reminds you of that thing. The thing is, when we're growing up and we're exposed to certain things, the things that we get used to, the things that makes us who we eventually become, it really makes a difference on how you see the world. The way that you're going to approach life will be a little bit different. If you grow up and not seeing any of these things at all, it makes a difference. So Coach Prom is seeing all of these things and he's bringing people from our culture, he's bringing them in to say, look here, I just see ching ching, ching ching. I feel like Lil Wayne is taking this stuff in spiritually, maybe not even being aware of it, but just the fact that he's walking those walls, I feel like something's happening to where one day he would just jump up, write a check and be like, let's do that. Seeing is believing. When you're young, you go somewhere, you see architecture. Later on down the road in your life, and you sit back in your living room and you realize this looks familiar. And it sends you back to that time when you saw this architecture and your place looked exactly like that architecture. This thing that's happening is healthy. This needs to be talked about too, because some kid is being inspired because of the exposure. Exposure is necessary. These people that Coach is bringing in here, Uncle Luke, the young kids of these parents that are coming in here, they're seeing these things. Make no mistake, these people are walking away with experiences that's going to transcend generations. That's going to help them to say, if they can do it, I can do it. One of these young people that are being inspired today, one of their kids or somebody's going to wake up one day and be like, what if we were to do a building like Coach Prom's, the gym, they had like different gyms and stuff like that, different practice gyms. You think we could do that? And they'd be like, the cost don't matter. I just want that. It's like we're not talking about it, but I feel like that's happening. And I feel like I had to make this video just to point that out. I just need to reach one person. All of these visuals are necessary to reach that one person. We don't know who it is. A lot of us are not in a position to write that check. Believe you me, somebody is thinking and it's happening. The transaction is happening and he's going to be making decisions that he doesn't even know why he's making that decision. And we got to inspire the next generation. We got to let the young people know, hey, look at this stuff. That could be you. You can have that building. You can build a university like this. You can do this. Not necessarily you can be the coach there, but listen, this university was one man's dream. Everything you see was somebody's vision. That's all it is. Every single thing that you see started with somebody's vision. I guarantee you, somebody's getting a vision. So take that, what they're seeing, expound on it, make it even better for their community. Guys, I'll keep bringing it like I see it. And hopefully it'll inspire somebody to do something. I want to thank you for watching, guys. My name is Harry B with TLP Sports Club. Brah.